Hey, so in today's video, I'll be venturing into the world of PNGTubers. Let's go! So if you guys didn't know, I stream right here on YouTube. And if you've ever been in one of my streams, you would know that it's just some music, me drawing, and sometimes me talking, which has become more of a regular occurrence. But I always thought there was something missing. You know, I see people like PCat and Skynix art with models that move when they speak, or you know, blinks and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun to have one for myself. It's all good and well me wanting to make one, but where do I start? So I went and scoured YouTube, looking through quite a few of the videos on the topic, and managed to find this video. Tutorial, PNGTuber and mouse tracking. I chose this video because it was quite short, and I thought if the video was too long, I might get overwhelmed by all the information in there, because this is something that to my understanding at the time was extremely complex. Unfortunately, this approach didn't work out for me. I need to look at more videos, because even though this video is going to give this overall view of how to do it, it didn't really go in depth enough to the point where I could actually successfully pull it off. But overall the video is good, and I recommend if you want a quick guide to doing it, check them out. But the most important thing I did learn from this was that I needed to put every single thing that I wanted to move on a separate layer. For example, the eyes open on one layer and the eyes closed on another layer. The mouth open on one layer, the mouth closed on another layer. And say if I wanted the hand to move, one image with the hand moving, say, left, and another image with the hand moving right. So with this newfound knowledge, I started to draw my actual PNGTuber. This was actually really hard. As I've said before, I'm not the best at drawing my own characters or from imagination. So when I had to redraw the Demon Lord, even though he's a simple character, it still was just very difficult for me. This recording is the one that I ended up choosing for the final design, but before this I had many other failed attempts, like lots of them. I just didn't record them because I was kind of stressed, because I didn't think I was going to get a good product in the end. But thankfully I did manage to get a result that I was kind of happy with, and I decided to go with it. I still kind of screwed it up because I actually put him at an odd angle, so it kind of looked weird. You'll see it in a minute. So at this point I started making the separate layers for each eye position and mouth position. I kind of did mess this up at one point, because instead of just putting a blank face without the expressions on, I kind of put the eyes on it, so then I had to go back and erase the eyes and then fill in the color again. I was just being a bit silly. I then just finished up the model, adding in the tablet and that, and I also ended up getting rid of the table because I just thought it was too much and might fill too much space on the screen, so I just left that out. I'll let you guys watch me finish this up. I also added this little cool design on his collar, because I was like, I can't just have to be black. Like, After I'd finished everything up, I decided to make a folder for the different images, and when I exported them, put them in there. But I had to do something before I exported them, and that was change the image canvas size. I had to change it to 2048 by 2048. This is because it would work better in the application that I was using, and I forgot to tell you which application I was using. I ended up going with Veadotube or Veadotube, because it was one of the more simple applications, and I needed simple to be able to do this. So when exporting these images, you need these 4 poses. One with the eyes shut and mouth shut, eyes shut, mouth open, eyes open, mouth shut, and eyes open, mouth open. Of course you can add any variations to these if you'd like. You know, for example, hands moving or something. So once I was done exporting each image, I opened up Veadotube and began importing them. To do it, you press on the image in the top right corner and then you press on the face that correlates to the facial expression, and you replace that image. Once you've replaced all of them with the right images, you're ready to go. You just have to save it, and it's all good.
We are alive.
There are some things you can change in the application. For example, on certain facial expressions you can have the character jump, or wave, or, you know, move randomly, which is one of the default settings for when your mouth is open. I also got another application, Spud Tablet. This was an app which allowed your mouse to be tracked and for an image, like a hand, to be shown tracking your mouse. It was pretty cool, so I decided to use it. What you had to do for this app to work was download it, and then you could use the default, you know, hand, tablet, everything, or you could trace over them and customize them to your desires. So that's what I decided to do. This part of the process was actually pretty fun to do because it was kind of, you know, you didn't really have to think about too much. You just got to color in and just add things that you like and make it look the way you want it to without having to come up with the whole thing yourself. Once you're finished tracing over the image and you export it, all you have to do is replace the original image in the file with your new, you know, customized one. It's easier said than done because unfortunately for me with the larger hand, I had trouble getting it to work in the application after, even though I traced over it perfectly and, you know, kept it the exact same size. I think, or maybe I didn't, which I can go back and check, and I want to get it to work because I thought it looked cool. I spent a lot of time on that purple pen. But overall the experience was pretty simple and easy, and I recommend you doing it if you want to be a PNGTuber, because this was actually really simple and straightforward. Sometimes certain videos that you watch will be, you know, just say too much for no reason, but as long as you find the right videos and you take your time, you should be good. Now for the final part, setting it up in your desired software. I use OBS to stream because, you know, it's old reliable, but you can use whatever you want. So when setting it up, you want to create a new window capture or, you know, game capture. In there, you would want to open up those applications, such as the Veadotube one and the Spud Tablet, and have separate ones for each, of course. These will then capture those programs and allow you to like move those assets around on your screen, and you just adjust them to the size that you would like. And once that's all sorted, you're pretty much good to go. Just don't shut down those applications whilst you're streaming, and everything should work good. Unfortunately for me, the hand still didn't work, and that's upsetting, but I'm still trying to sort it out now. As you might have saw, there was another version of my PNG, and I did make another one just because I wanted a front-facing view as well, because I didn't know if the side view was going to work as well. But they both turned out working well, and I'm, you know, happy with both of them. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this one, and I can't actually wait to use it on stream. I will be streaming today, by the way, at around about like 10 o'clock. So yeah, see you then, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.